Hello everybody. For our 2000 project we are doing George W. Bush, and I'm John Meinhardt and my partner is
Josh Gusick.
George Bush was born on July 6, 1946 to George H.W. Bush and Barbara Bush.
In 1968 George Bush graduated from Yale, and in 1975 he graduated from Harvard School of Law.
In 1977, when George Bush was 31 years old, he married Laura Welch.
In 1994 George Bush won the election for governor in his home state of Texas.
In the year 2000, Bush won the Republican nomination for president, and he ran against the Democratic nominee, Al Gore.
The 2000 election was historically close. George Bush won by 5 electoral votes and actually lost the popular vote, which is unusual. During his first term as president, Bush experienced the terrible tragedy of the September 11th terrorist attacks on the Twin Towers.
George Bush put forth one of his biggest bills with the education reform of No Child Left Behind. What he did was encourage schools to do better on SATs and PSAT scores, and give them more funding in return for doing well on the tests.
You know who it is? Your very own Yale Albert.
2004 election was between Democrat John Kerry and Republican George Bush. It was a close election, but once again, Bush won.
Yeah.
In 2005, Hurricane Katrina devastated the city of New Orleans. Many people were upset with George Bush's lack of aid and care towards the people of New Orleans, and this helped destroy his popularity while he was in office.
There were many beliefs after George Bush left office in 2008. A popular one was that he was the devil.
In 2008, a movie starring Josh Brolin was released about Bush's life titled W.
In 2010, Bush released his own autobiography about his life while he was in office. It was titled Decision Points. He revealed a lot of information and inside feelings that he felt while he was in office. Although it never received much praise or was sold a lot, it was quite an informative story.
In 2000 and 2004, George Bush, the one and only, was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
This is the end of our Project 2000 George W. Bush presentation. Although he may not have been one of the most popular people or presidents during his time, he clearly had one of the biggest impacts on our nation and our world's history.
Did you know that George Bush is 10th among the top 10 best presidents in United States history?
Yeah, GW was a great guy. Just a few facts here. He was one of the oldest siblings out of the 6, and he had a nickname, W.